There was a time I thought I had a discipline problem, like I was broken, lazy, unmotivated. I would promise myself I was going to change, and then I'd fail the same way, in the same places, at the same time. Not because I didn't want it badly enough, but because my life was full of tiny obstacles, and I never noticed them. A phone charger next to my bed, a gym bag I'd pack later, a laptop that auto-logged me into distractions like it was doing me a favor. And those tiny things, they sabotaged me more than any lack of willpower ever did. So I stopped trying to be tougher, and I did something almost nobody does. I ran a 30-minute friction audit, and it quietly fixed my discipline. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact process. No motivation speeches, no miracle hacks, just removing small resistance points so the right habits become the default. Steal this. Do it today. Your future self will feel the difference tomorrow. So let's start. Here's the rule that changes everything. Lower friction for the habits you want, raise friction for the habits you don't. Discipline isn't you finally becoming a new person. Discipline is your environment making the decision before your emotions show up. Because at 6 a.m., you're not a warrior. You're a human with a sleepy brain looking for the easiest option. So we're going to make the easiest option the one you're proud of. Now, set a timer for 30 minutes. This is not a deep clean. This is not reinventing your life. This is hunting tiny obstacles like a detective. You're going to walk through your day before it happens and remove the little tripwires. First, kill the morning phone trap. Start with the biggest discipline thief, the phone in the bedroom. If your phone is within arm's reach when you wake up, you're not starting your day. You're entering someone else's world. So do this right now. Charge your phone in another room. If you need an alarm, get a cheap alarm clock. And if you can't do another room, put the phone across the room, not on the nightstand. That tiny walk to turn off the alarm, that's friction, working for you. And while you're here, turn off non-essential notifications. Not later, now. Second, pack the I'll do it later bag. Think of the habit you keep promising you'll do, then skipping because it's inconvenient. Gym, walk, class, work session, meal prep. Whatever it is, your brain dodges it with one sentence. I'll set it up later. Later is a liar. So remove setup friction. Pack your gym bag right now. Put it by the door. Put your shoes where you'll trip over them. Lay out your clothes like you're dressing your future self. The goal is simple. When the moment comes, there is no preparation step between you and the action, because preparation is where motivation goes to die. Third, block your default distractions. This one stings because it's honest. Most lack of discipline is just instant access to dopamine. So we raise friction, pick at least 2, log out of your most distracting apps, remove them from your home screen. Delete the worst one for 7 days. Turn off auto login on your browser. Install a website blocker, freedom, cold turkey, stay focused, anything. Set a 10-minute daily limit on your biggest time sink. Make distraction take effort. If you have to type a password, wait, confirm, and fight through a blocker screen. You'll suddenly discover willpower. Not because you became strong, because you made weakness inconvenient. Fourth, make the good habit the path of least resistance. Now we lower friction for the habits you actually want. Pick 2 habits you've been trying to do and make them stupidly easy to start. Want to drink more water? Fill a bottle and put it on your desk. Want to read at night? Put the book on your pillow. Want to journal? Open the notebook and leave a pen on top. Want to eat better? Pre-portion one healthy snack where you can see it. Want to work out in the morning? Sleep in the gym shirt. Yes, really. You're not relying on motivation. You're building a conveyor belt. Fifth, remove one silent no from your space. Every room has something that quietly tells you, not today. A cluttered desk that makes work feel heavy. A kitchen counter that makes healthy eating feel impossible. A chair covered in laundry that makes you avoid your own room. Pick one surface, your desk, your bedside table, your counter, your entryway, and clear it in under 4 minutes. Not perfect. Clear. Because when the space feels lighter, your brain stops resisting. This isn't aesthetic. It's psychological. Sixth, build one if-then safety net. Your discipline doesn't fail randomly. It fails in predictable moments. Tired, stressed, hungry, lonely, bored. So plan for the moment you usually break. Create one rule. If X happens, then I do Y. If I feel the urge to scroll in bed, then I put my phone outside the room. If I miss a workout, then I do a 10-minute walk. No 0 days. If I crave junk at night, then I drink water and eat the prepped snack first. If I procrastinate, then I set a 7-minute timer and start ugly. This is how you stop relying on feeling ready. You don't need a new personality. You need a default plan. Now the final check. Do one quick walkthrough of your day, your room, your desk, your kitchen, your phone, your laptop. Ask 2 questions. What makes the good habit harder than it needs to be? And what makes the bad habit easier than it should be? Then adjust one tiny thing. 1 cable moved, 1 bag packed, 1 login removed. That's the game. Most people try to build discipline like it's a personality trait. But it's not. It's a design problem. And design is fixable. I used to think my inconsistency meant something about me, that I was behind, that I lacked something other people had. But the truth is, I was fighting my own setup. So if you've been feeling guilty, like you can't stick to anything, hear this. You might not need more willpower. You might need fewer obstacles. Do the Friction Audit today. 30 minutes. 1 timer, 1 walkthrough. And tomorrow, watch how much easier it feels to do the thing. If you want, drop a comment with 1 friction point you're removing today. And if this helped, like and subscribe. This is how discipline becomes automatic, not heroics.